being gracious at what I do, getting paid a fraction of the cost.
Hey, what's up? This is Lady Lila Brown. I just wanted to chime in with the publicist perspective because I do a lot of contract negotiations and some management work. And first and foremost, this is the last thing you want to hear from one of your celebrity talents while they're on a publicity tour. You do not want an actress breaking down crying in the middle of the interview. And so I know a lot of people, the first thing they're saying is, oh, well, that's the job you signed up for. Even I've, stated, you need to talk to your agents about that. But why is this moment particularly different? Why is Taraji P. Henson breaking down in this particular interview? When she has been vocal about similar topics in the past, what makes this one stand out more than others? And I think I have some reasons why. So Taraji P. Henson, much like her co-star in Hustle and Flow, they've been very vocal, especially during the writers and actors strike, about the pay disparity in Hollywood. And so when you hear the stories of the value that we bring to movies, how we've been underestimated, but the box office ticket sales are showing great numbers. And what I think is happening is that a lot of the actors, they're tired of the smoke and mirrors and the propaganda, just so audiences at home can feel, excited about the project. They're going out on movie promo tours, and the world is being opened up for them in terms of styling. And so I think because of social media, and we're having, for once, honest conversations. We're hearing from experts. We're hearing from common everyday people. We're hearing directly from celebrities, and sometimes the interaction is just really authentic. So I think Taraji P. Henson has always been one of those actresses that kept it real. So with her breaking down, particularly during this press tour, this is the reason I think why. Given today's state of affairs and the political climate and everything that's happening in the world, Taraji P. Henson, the amazing actress, Academy Award nominated. I mean, Hustle and Flow. I think they won for that one. So that's her vocals. But remember, Terrence Howard said that he got zero the royalties from that character rapping that. It wasn't Terrence Howard. It was the actor that was receiving the royalties, which the studio owns the rights to that. But when you know that, again, you have the spotlight on you and you have everyone's attention, and this is your time to shine and talk and tell the truth, it's really hard to keep up that facade. It's really hard to keep up that image that all is well. And she's going personally do the same thing over and over and over again. So as you see more celebrities coming out saying what y'all see in my public persona and what's happening truly behind the scenes is not the same. And I hope more actresses are honest that they're not making ends meet, that they're having problems financially, that their numbers are not adding up. And this is a major issue because it really is us versus them. And there still seems to be a lot of racial segregation in Hollywood. And just because of someone's skin color, a particular group of people have deemed it necessary that they'll come in, they'll broker the contract, and the talent won't get their full value. And so while other actresses of different ethnicities are able to go and get their full pay based off of previous box office success, she's noticing that she's going to have to start over and over and over again. Okay, yes, you did this, but this is the first time you're breaking into TV. Now you're breaking into these type of films. So she's saying she's starting at the floor. So I really think that we need more brothers and sisters that are executives to really step up their game, because our brothers and sisters and the talent side of the industry are hurting. And this is where my contract negotiation side has to come in. So it is very rare that I hear my clients say that they don't think they got the full value of any project they're participating in, whether it's a commercial or a TV show. So what's happening here? So you have one group of people negotiating the pay, and we know that there's racial differences for this group of people, and then these people are the broker. But what she may not realize, and a lot of our young Hollywood talent, or even some of our elder Hollywood talent, the OGs, they don't realize that the studio heads and their managers and agents are all in one big chutzpah together. They worship together. They are socialized together. Their families marry one another. They're one big cultural community. And then you have this other community that's on the outside, and they're saying, let us in, broker our deals. So the studio heads, they have their bottom lines they're trying to meet. They have their sales goals, and so do the agents and the managers. They all have commission sales goals that they're trying to reach. These people are in bed together. Okay, talent comes and goes. They can switch up the talent, and they can go get the second actress on their wish list. But these people are in cahoots together. So the managers, the agents, the studio heads, the executives, they're all in bed together, and they're acting as though they're in the interest. But these people are just the exploited talent, and the other executive side, they're all in cahoots together. So then you have over here, I'm gonna put this little pile for the Black agents, Black managers, Black publicists, Black accountants, Black attorneys. They're underutilized. So Black talent over here, Black key executives over here, they're not connecting. So these people are not in bed together. Okay, these people are not doing business together. These people are not doing deals together. And the ones that are, you don't hear about them crying in the middle of interviews and having these issues. So please let me know what you think. There's not that many people I can even really talk to about in this industry. So if there are any industry experts, people that do this on a day-to-day, please chime in. Let me know what you think. Also want to hear from the fans. Like, do you even really care about this? Because a lot of these jobs are trickling out. And you notice one of the actresses that was on the Color Purple tour with Lady Taraji P. Henson, then she was like, well, what does that say about me? Exactly. You're starting to get it. Okay. All right. So Denzel Washington, for example, an amazing actor, he gets his talent pay up to $6 million per motion picture. But all of a sudden they're saying, Denzel, you're too expensive. Are you truly worth that $6 million? Then another actor will go on, they'll get the $12 million mark. You'll see them doing less movies. I remember growing up in the 80s and the 90s, Denzel Washington, he was in all the movies, okay? He's getting his acting talent. He's getting his credits up. Same thing with a Samuel L. Jackson. They have worked their way to the top. Do you see them in as many pictures? So what's the point of getting your tenure, so to speak, in this industry, and you're getting your pay all the way up? Only person would say, oh, there's less pictures because no one can really afford you anymore. So it's a catch-22. Our brothers and sisters are being duped. And I'll leave with this message. We figured out the screenwriting. We figured out, Hollywood saying all y'all wanted was more talent in front of the screen. Okay, Black Hollywood of old, we're gonna move you out. We're gonna bring in the new blacks. Okay, and those are the Lena Waites and the Jordan Peeles and the Peter Nwangos. So we're gonna get rid of the first batch that y'all grew up with Jason Lear, some old black movies back in the day, and we're gonna usher in the new blacks. So that's great. Y'all wanted more talent, we gave you more talent. You wanted more actors, you wanted more directors. Okay, we're gonna give you Anton Fuqua. He's gonna cheat on one of your amazing actresses, whatever. We act like we don't see that, and we'll keep it moving. So they ushered in the new blacks who are not as commanding in terms of finance. They just happy to be here. They just happy to be nominated. They just happy to come to the red carpet galas. They're just happy to be on panel discussions. Issa Rae is part of these new blacks as well. So out with the old, in with the new. And so, but I do love that Issa Rae will say, wait a minute now, we're gonna bring our old talent with us. We doing this together. So shout out to her for that. But ultimately, what's happening, the last piece of the puzzle we have not figured out is distribution. So we got Tyler Perry, who does the beautiful production facility in his hometown, Southwest Atlanta. Great, right? We even have Beyonce, who is breaking box office numbers and doing well with putting her concert film into what? AMC. So yes, we have the Netflixes, we have the Hulus, we even have the AFCs as partners. We need our own distribution platforms. I believe I'm projecting, I feel as though that is the last frontier. If we can figure out logistics and distribution for our own project, we won't have to go and wait for someone to broker these deals. Because when there's film festival season, what do you see? You see people buying movies from Cannes to Tribeca to Toronto Film Festival. Movie buying is the name of the game. You done made your picture. Congratulations. You've shot a movie. Now get it to the people. And so until we can figure out distribution, like most parts of the industry from fashion and other things, distribution is key. distribution is how you're going to truly make your money. So thank you for listening. Let me know what you think. I want to hear from everybody.